Last time on Magical Miss. Do you like teenage drama tropes? Well, have them all crammed into one episode. The girls are split up again because of Izzy's date with Daisy. And not only were there cute conversations, but there was a cute karaoke session. They dominated laser tag together. And Daisy showed her genuine side and bonded with Charlie while helping Izzy fix Charlie's broken, now non-possessed, possibly made by Mariana plushie. And at the end of the date, Izzy and Daisy kissed. They kissed, people. This is not a drill. Meanwhile, on Willa's side, she decided to go to the cider mill to fetch her dad some cider and donuts and flew herself over there. She ran into Jake and Josh and spoke to Josh regarding Carbondale's plot to beat them at the future swim meet. But things went sideways pretty quickly. Josh got insecure that Caleb, Carbondale's swim captain, got Willa's number and lashed out at Willa, causing Willa to text Caleb to come over to the cider mill. And when Caleb got there, things got heated and it resulted in Josh blowing up at Willa's face even more and leaving quickly. Caleb and Willa had an impromptu friend hangout date, but was formally asked out to go with him to a cotillion his parents are throwing. We've had so much fluff these past few episodes, so now it's time to jump back into the drama and face Mariana's newest weapon, evil plushies that potentially possess children? Welcome to Magical Miss. Okay.
There's so many things that are happening. Oh my god.
Take it away, Take it away.
Yes, we're starting.
We're starting at school. We're starting, it's a fresh week, There's a fall kind of chill in the air, which isn't super chilly for Diamante Beach. It's like 50 degrees is considered chilly just with the nature of the town. It's well past all of these fun, frivolous dates that we've been going on, and homecoming is far behind us. The mayoral election is coming up in like the next week or so. So it's like a week right before elections, and that tension has been palpable all around town. There have been numerous signs put up in everybody's yards. It's a tough race, mostly for mayor, but the city council spots are still open as well. But those have not been as contested as strongly. The important thing is, though, today is the first meeting of anybody interested in trying out for the coming musical after school. It is the meeting for the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella, the best Cinderella, the only Cinderella, the Brandy Cinderella,
the brand impossible. Anyways,
impossible. Which there was a sign-up sheet up outside of both Ms. Carp and the music room. Both of those rooms, as you learned that Mr. Atherson and Ms. Carp are co-directing this year.
Oh. Okay. Willa's gonna be in the pit, so is she gonna go over to Mr. Strickland and be like, yo, can I get the music for the musical or whatever?
We can play that out. It's okay. Like right before school, and you see him in the hallway, and he's got all of his stuff in his arms, and you see that he's got a Diet Mountain Dew in his hand instead of a coffee.
Okay. The stressed man.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey. When you say he has a Diet Mountain Dew instead of a coffee, I'm just like, Mariana.
Mariana.
I'm just like, what is she doing? What are these plushies doing that's making this man not drink coffee and drink a soda?
Everything is Mariana at this point.
Anything is Mariana right now. Anything. I will... Anything. Anyways. I digress.
Yeah, he sees you, Willa, and he gives you a nod as he, you see he's kind of like fumbling with music because the winter concert is also coming up.
So much music. My binder's already full. I'm like, I need a new binder. I got too much music.
Carol of the Bells sounds a little rough right now, but you guys are gonna make it work.
Yeah, so am I the only trumpet for the musical, or is Mr. Strickland outsourcing trumpets because we cannot only have just Willa in the pit for trumpet section?
Yeah, and I don't know if Colleen would want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
He actually comes up to you and is like, Willa, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, Mr. Strickland, what's up?
He reaches as if he's trying to like grab your shoulders like very seriously, but he has his arms filled too much and he goes, "You're a little freshman in the trumpet section."
Colleen, yes.
Colleen. Not Colleen?
Colleen, yep.
Colleen.
Yep.
Please get her to do the musical.
I'll try my best.
We can do it with just you, but it'll sound a lot better with two.
Okay, that's a lot of pressure just to put on me, but I will do my best to recruit Colleen.
He says, I think we've at least got a piano taken care of, and we've got, you know, I think a clarinet and a flute, so...
I think we need more than one for each section, don't you think? Because Cinderella is kind of a big thing.
He looks very tired, and you see him take a swig of his Mountain Dew, and he goes, I would love to have more, but I can't give extra credit as band director. I am not authorized to, so it is strictly volunteer, but... And he looks at you very seriously and goes, the more people that help us out in the pit, the better our chances are for going to Timbers Point at the end of the year.
Why did you say that earlier? Everyone will do anything for Timbers Point, Mr. Strickland.
One single manly tear falls down his cheek and he goes, if only the whole band was like you, Willa O'Bryant.
Don't worry, I'll think of something.
He nods and you have gained one side quest.
Hang on, let me write that down. +1 side quest.
+1, get the pit band to be more full.
Yeah, we need more than... Okay.
You need what? Clarinet, flute, another trumpet.
Percussion?
You already have a pianist. So
We
you
need
need another percussionist. You definitely do. Maybe even two or three.
More.
3 or 4. I mean, there's so many parts in percussion.
Okay.
There's a lot going on there.
You need things.
Yeah, let me write down band side quest.
Izzy, was there anybody that you were going to see in the morning before school?
Ooh.
Oh God.
Hey, Ron and Matthew.
Oh, what? Yeah, I mean that would be the much easier choice than me trying to find Benny or Izzy or Daisy to give back her. Did I give her back her dress already?
I don't think you mentioned it.
Don't believe so.
You sent it to the cleaners.
Yeah, you sent it to the cleaners.
I just sent it to the cleaners. Okay. So I guess I have her dress in the car, but I would like to see if there is Matthew or Aaron, because right now the drama can't start this early. I'm not prepared for this. Let's go find Aaron and Matthew. Or at least Matthew. I want to at least find Matthew. If they're together, bonus.
Yeah, Matthew's at his locker. You don't see Aaron quite yet, but you see Matthew. He's dressed pretty nicely today. He, looks like he had enough time this morning to get ready. Okay. And he kind of sees you and he waves.
Oh gosh, now I'm nervous to ask him things.
Go!
I'm gonna just kind of like walk up to Matthew and just be like, hi.
He looks at you and he goes, well, you don't look emotionally traumatized. Your date went okay?
I went on a date with both the twins. Separate times.
His brows go up and he closes his locker and looks at you like, Izzy Parker?
This is more dates I've had than in the entirety of my lifespan. Even one date was more than I've ever had in my entirety of my lifespan. So I had a question though. You don't like Benny.
He looks at you and is like, no, that ship has sailed.
No, not like as if you have feelings or anything. I know that. But the reason as to why you don't like him is there anything you feel comfortable with sharing? Because the same date that I saw you, I also can I look around to see if there's anyone around that might be overhearing? I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
I'm gonna make you roll to touch his heart for this. So you guys are having a private conversation.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
When you reached for your book, I was like, oh shit, is someone around here right now? That was
I
my
was like,
immediate
no, I just
thought.
need to remember it's plus emotional for rolling to touch your heart.
Emotional damage.
I just wanted to make sure that you're someone that I respect, and Miss Branson is someone whom I respect, and the reactions from the two of you on that day were not necessarily strengthening of this as being something that they expect and approve of. No, you know?
What did you roll?
I didn't roll yet. I'm sorry. I was still like talking. That's a 4.
He
Shit.
he chuckles and he's like, Izzy, I'm not your dad. I don't have to approve of your actions like that. And he shrugs and he goes, Benny's just kinda sleazy. I honestly think you can do better.
Why is he
Sorry, I
sleazy?
might have worded that different or wrongly. Not like approval, but when a lot of people have the same reaction to someone that you thought maybe is, I don't know if the right word is demoralizing, but it's hard to take when people that you respect don't like or have a negative opinion of someone that you think is a pretty good person. I understand that. No, of course I don't need your approval, and that's not what I meant. I'm sorry.
He goes, I'm not offended by it. It's a little weird. I mean, we're friends, but like, you know.
He's just designated gay dad. What do you mean?
He shrugs. He's like, I'm not gonna be like, you know, like your stereotypical gay best friend. Like, we're cool, but you don't have to vet every guy with me. Like, if you want advice and if you want, like, I have reasons for my opinions, but I don't know if you exactly want to hear that. You can roll to touch his heart again if you want to try again.
Come on, girl. Come on.
I do want to try one more time.
You gotta
If I
try.
fail, I feel like Izzy's just gonna walk away very bummed out about. Okay, that's a 6 on the table, but I don't know what fell down.
Apollo, no. Stop.
Part of me really doesn't want to take this because it's a 5. That would make it a 12, but I'm just gonna re-roll this. Don't mind me. It was 6. I have a 13.
Yes.
That, like,
Fuck
Matthew
yes.
just kind of, like, he motions for you, like, and you guys go off to a more secluded area, too, and he just kind of shrugs and he goes, Benny, I don't know what his whole deal is right now, but Benny used me. Like, he used me to figure out that he likes dudes, too. And Matthew shrugs and he's like, I didn't have to play with someone's heart to figure that out. I figured out very quickly that I like dudes, and I didn't hurt anybody in the process. And Matthew kind of like gives your shoulder a squeeze and is like, it was really unfair of me to, I guess, plant that seed in your head, and I'm sorry, but you're a nice person, Izzy, and I didn't want you to get hurt the way I did. Okay?
I appreciate the honesty. I'm sorry if that's bad to relive, but
He shrugs and he goes, it's fine. I just, you know, I used to say to never fall for a straight boy, but I've almost crossed by guys off of the list too. And he shrugs and goes, it's one of those things. You live and you learn, you get hurt. People suck. I'm just gonna be single for a while.
wait. What?
And he looks at you and is like, I mean,
What about Aaron? She whispers, she like mouths, what about Aaron?
covers her mouth really quick and is like, I don't know what he wants. And I don't want that. I don't want to mess up what we have, okay? We're still friends. Everything's fine there, but even if he did like me back like that, if his dad ever found out, that would be just catastrophic, and I can't do that to him. So we're gonna stay friends, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. He was not, in fact, fine with that.
I know he's not. Of course he's not. But god damn it. I mean, Izzy has to be like nice and supportive about all of this, you know? It's not like she can push him to be like, no, you have to be with Aaron. It's just like there's a lot of emotional things that go into all this, and maybe the GM has decided that's never going to happen unless in like very extreme circumstances we really fucking get there. We really win on our dice rolls and we get in there. But
Matthew looks at you and goes, I hope that whoever you end up with, or if you end up single for a while, you stay happy, Izzy. You're a good person, and I don't want you to get hurt because of stupid dating in high school.
Izzy kind of just nods along. She's like, yeah, there's still things I need to think of and consider, because I know there are feelings on the line for different avenues, and I appreciate being able to talk to you. I think you're a cool person too, and I want you to find something that brings you joy, whether it is of another person or if it's a career, hobby, something, but it made me happy when you called me your friend. And I hope we can still continue to be friends.
He smiles and he's like, yeah, I mean, we're friends. Like, yeah. Also, we have this group project that we have to do, so
yeah, we do have to kind of do that.
We gotta finish that, you know? Be really awkward if we weren't cool with each other.
It would be.
And he smiles and he's like, all right, get to class. I will be your dad for a second. Go to class.
Yes!
And he laughs and rolls his eyes and heads off.
Izzy will go off in her direction too.
I am going to hunt down Colleen.
Yeah.
Okay. How much time do I have before first, well, I guess whichever class starts?
You got like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go find Colleen. I'm gonna text her on Discord and be like, yo, where you at, girl? I gotta talk to you.
You don't have to look far because she's sitting at like in front of her locker, like her knees pulled up to her chest, and you see her like typing furiously into the Discord.
Okay. I am going to go over to her and I sit down next to her and I'm like, Colleen, what is up, my girl?
What?
What you doing?
You'll see. Just a minute. I have to finish this quick message really quick and then done. Hi. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Listen. I have a really great idea and you're gonna love it.
Okay.
You should totally join the pit for the upcoming musical because I'm the only trumpet and I really need you. Please come.
She kind of blinks and she goes,
That's gonna be such a huge time commitment though. Like how am I supposed to continue my research and trying to figure out exactly where Pink and Blue end up and why this guy in the Discord is so obsessed with the boba shop? What does he know that we don't?
You know? I have no idea. But, listen, I think maybe, okay, here, listen. My main reason for I want you to also join the orchestra pit is because Timbers Point. It'll be a higher chance of us going to Timbers Point. And apparently Mr. Strickland did not communicate that with the rest of the band. And come on.
Convince someone with advantage.
Fuck yes.
We need goblins in a trench coat.
Trench coat. Convince someone is emotional. That's +2. 14.
Oh. Colleen stops. She goes, I mean, we have to go to Timbers Point.
We do. They just opened. Did you see the preview for their newest roller coaster? It looks insane.
You go upside down like 3 times. We have to go.
We have to go.
go.
Okay, so you're in, right?
She sighs and she goes, I guess.
Okay, great. And also, so from what I heard from this person, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to like dox him or whatever, but like I heard from him that he was going to like meet up with Blue at the boba shop or whatever, and that's why he was obsessed with the boba shop, but like the boba shop's kind of like broken right now, so I'm not quite sure. So I don't know.
You just told her such fucking good information right now, G9. Stop.
Colleen
Now
Drama.
drops her iPod and it clatters to the ground. Doesn't break, thankfully. But she scutters it back up and she's like, I have to.
You didn't hear it from me though.
And you see her immediately go and add Josh as a friend and then starts typing out this huge message in a DM to him.
Payback.
And like she starts walking to class and typing and like she's
You're going. I'm gonna see you at rehearsal, right? For Cinderella, right?
Yeah, I'll go to the meeting today. That'll be fine.
Okay. Revenge.
I'm
Now,
so
because Willa's still pissed off with Josh, and so she's going to give Josh some of his own medicine with him spamming the Discord. Colleen's going to spam him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, girl, your meeting with Josh is now going to be extremely interrupted by Colleen.
We'll figure that out. But also I'm going to also whip out my phone and text Caleb, and I'm like, dude, I just remembered I kept your jacket. Do you need it back anytime soon? Send.
You get a message back pretty immediately and it goes, Hey Willa, no, I think I'd like you to have that for a little while longer. Smiley face.
Okay. Well, I like reply, well, just so you know, I won't be able to wear it to school because if I do wear it, I will be jumped. So
he reacts with a laugh to that message and he goes, Oh, maybe you should teach the people at Diamante that Carbondale's the better team. Winky face.
Willa says, respectfully, I disagree, but okay.
He sends back a gif of like someone putting up their fists and he's like, you want to tussle? Wink.
Okay, now not with the wink. Willa's going to send a gif of the Elmo with the fire in the background. Like, it's war, baby.
he
Bring it on.
And it is time for class.
All right.
Let's go to bio.
All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Bio. Ooh, with Josh and bio. Oh shit. Okay.
Wait. I'm so excited.
Okay.
First, we gotta take care of our turtle. We gotta take care of
Eustace, our turtle. Yes.
Eustace, our turtle. Jasmine's there though, right?
And Lene there.
Got a lot of people in bio. with
We
you.
do.
We do. I'm like, I gotta go back to my
Since we went
bio
to
list.
class.
It has been like to actually go through classes.
You see that Jasmine is like tossing little food pellets into Eustace's enclosure.
She's
Okay.
getting used to him.
Yay.
She said that she hated him at first.
And like she looks up at you and she kind of like stalks over to you, Izzy, and she's like, so who are you trying out for the musical? Your name was on the sign-up sheet for the information.
Yeah.
Are you trying out?
Oh.
Yeah, I am. You know that one girl? I forget the song. It's blanking on me right now. But the one where she's just, "Why don't men look at me?" Like that one.
You want to be one of the stepsisters? Which stepsister do you want to be? Like Jasmine is like getting up in your zone, and she's like, because I mean, like, you have to have a range for them, and like you have to be a comedic actor. Like you haven't done any of the shows, Izzy. What? I guess I'm glad that you're trying out, but like, where did this come from?
I just wanted to get involved in something different that wasn't being a teacher's aide. You know, something that I could like work for and try out for. And I was thinking like maybe like that song sounded really fun, but if not, I think it would be fun to be in the ensemble.
She narrows her eyes and she's like,
I'm gonna go for Cinderella, bitch.
she's like, okay, well, if you need any pointers or anything, like, and she tosses her hair back and she's like,
it. I haven't really stayed in front of a lot of people except for my dad's secretary. And,
Butler.
Izzy turns to Willa, who's like, I don't know, across the room at this point, and she's just like, not my butler.
Butler.
And turns back to Jazz. And says, so if you have any like seating exercises that you like to use or people that you look up, that would be really helpful actually. I want to talk to you about that today because I know this is a little bit new for me too.
Jazz's demeanor immediately changes there, and she's like, "Oh, of course I can. I have a playlist for you. I'll send it to you, and we can do some exercises together. I can help you."
That'd be so great. Oh, I also have a question for you. I volunteer at daycare with some kids and just like look after them. And I know in December they want to go Christmas caroling. So I was wondering if you had any like conducting experience or like leading a choir, because I don't know anything about that. So I was wondering if either you knew or someone else like would be interested in that.
Roll to convince someone.
Can I have advantage?
Yeah, you can.
She's buttering her up. Come on.
You not. I rolled 2 6s and then a 1.
Oh
12.
my
Let's fucking
I don't
go.
even know what I had.
Jazz is like, I mean, of course I can. You know, I've actually directed before, so like.
Oh wow! What did you direct before?
It was just a darling production of and she kind of like goes back and forth a little bit, and she goes, production of a quick one-act play at theater camp, but it was legitimate. It was legit, and I'd be happy to. Just give me the info and I'll take care of it. No problem.
Okay. The question for the DM. Who runs the daycare? I don't think we've ever gone over it.
You have
Never. No, we haven't.
Nope, but it is a very kind lady named Ms. Larson.
Miss Larson.
Okay. And it's more of like a kind of like a Big Brothers Big Sisters kind of organization.
Oh. Okay. So I asked Jazz if I could have like if it's better to send a phone number and an email, if I can share them both with Miss Larson.
Yeah, she gives you her phone number if you haven't gotten that already with your group project with Eustace. And she gives you her email, which is
Oh no.
the leet speak kind of type, and it says angel.of.music@gmail or bmail.com.
Oh my god.
She goes, I was really into Phantom of the Opera in my youth.
You're still like 16 though.
17. 16.
17?
How long have you been 17? Oh, she tosses her hair and she goes, oh, you know, back when I was like 12. So yeah, long ago.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it is Ms. Bird that is in charge of bio.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And to be clear, I was already going to ask Jasmine to be the leader of the choir because I just wanted to get to her heart events. I just wanted to know her better. So this is already a plan. Izzy trying out for theater just happened later. And I was just like, oh no, that's going to clash with Jazz so bad.
As long as you're not going for the main lead, it's fine.
Izzy is not going for the main lead. That's not what she's trying out for. She has no expectations of anything. If she gets ensemble or if she gets like a minor character, she'll be like, oh, this is fun. So she's not expecting anything big. She's not.
Yeah.
What's Josh doing on the other side of the room?
Oh yeah. What did he do?
He looked like was kind of like watching you as you came in, Willa.
Uh-huh.
And as you turned to kind of look at him, he turned and looked down at his books and stuff, and you see him kind of jotting like little notes in the margins. But when you look a little closer, he's just kind of scribbling.
Mm-hmm.
And Lene sits down next to him and then looks over at you and like raises her brows and rolls her eyes.
Okay.
Rude.
Whatever. Okay, well, if nothing
You
else
try to engage.
no. Willa's the better person. No, what is she gonna do? What is Willa gonna do, honestly? She's in a public area. If she does something to Lene, it's gonna backfire on her.
She's gonna start a fight at 7:55 a.m. on a
Yeah,
Monday.
right. No, Willa's not gonna do that. Willa's just
I'm not gonna lie. The chaotic part of me as a person wants to just like magically toss Josh's books on the floor so I can see what he's
Willa
scribbling.
doesn't have that power, though.
But that's not me. Like, I know Izzy wouldn't do it, so I can't do it, but I want to do it.
That's true.
So I'm gonna do nothing.
Well, whatever.
But I want to.
I'm still pissed off at Josh, so I'm not gonna give him the time of day. I'm just gonna ignore him and do my work and just occasionally send like stupid gifts to Caleb and stupid memes.
You do hear from his seat that his phone in his back pocket is buzzing like fucking nobody's business. And he is just sitting there looking increasingly nervous as it happened.
Good. Willa smirks to herself. She's like, all according to plan.
Ms. Bird kind of gets up there. And the bell rings.
Look, like, what are you doing?
Not Jake.
And Ms. Bird kind of claps her hands together and she goes, all right. Does anybody remember what were we talking about before the end of the day on Friday? And I can have you guys roll a plus mental to see if you remember.
To
I was
see
like,
how
we
like,
were
it's
here.
really cool.
Oh god.
It's like we weren't here that day. We time skipped.
You
Snake
were
eyes for
here.
me, so that ain't it.
8.
Izzy, you raise your hand at the same time as Lene. And Ms. Bird is like, oh my gosh, you guys are so enthusiastic. Izzy, I saw your hand first. And you guys were talking about the different ways that prey avoid predators.
Oh, okay. So I give them that answer and I list off a few examples like camouflage is a very big one of them. Like how whales are black on top and white on bottom so that you don't see them coming kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Ms. Bird smiles and goes, very good. I'm glad that you mentioned camouflage. And you see her write that on the board. And she begins her PowerPoint and you see that she is talking all about the different ways that animals can disguise themselves and camouflage themselves to their environments to avoid predation. She uses the examples of chameleons. She's got a very cool gif of an octopus that looks like a little rock. For humor, she puts in the screen cap from the Hunger Games movie where PETA paints himself like a rock. The Bunger Games, sorry.
The Bunger Games.
Yes, TM.
TM.
And she then gets on to a slide that has a strange looking fish that's got kind of like little mouthy bits there. And she goes, this is the humble cuttlefish. This little guy can disguise himself in so many different ways, and it is actually a way that the females avoid any unsavory males. So, ladies, take a hint from the cuttlefish the next time a gross teenage boy is trying to get with you.
Willa snorts.
Josh turns around and glares.
Izzy's trying not to laugh.
Miss Bird looks incredibly pleased with herself, and she's like, oh my gosh, your first hour. Look at you guys laughing at my jokes. Like, thank you. And she continues, and the whole lesson is on what properties bring in like camouflage and like what types of animals do it. And Ms. Bird is like, I don't know if any of your class pets or like, your projects in here have camouflaged on you, but hopefully they are comfortable enough with you as their daily feeders that they're not hiding from you anymore. And you see one kid in the back raises his hand and goes, Miss Bird, I haven't seen my fish in so long. And she looks a little concerned and is like, we'll talk after class. Any questions? Any thoughts? I will have you guys do the exercises at the end of the chapter for homework tonight. And there'll be a video that'll be on your web portal, so you can check that out too, and that'll help you answer some of those questions.
Cool. Yay. Thanks, Miss Bird.
Thank you, Miss Bird.
Josh's phone buzzes again, and Miss Bird looks and is like, Mr. Chase, see me after class, please. And Josh looks just mortified. And the bell rings, and you see that she's kind of, Ms. Bird is rearranging her desk a little bit, and you see that she does have a little plush toy from the wet goods store on her keychain.
Oh, yeah. Claire, I did. I'm pretty sure Willa and Izzy definitely debriefed and talked about the plushies or whatever. So, like,
Yes.
I told you about,
So-
Caleb has a plushie off of his rear view mirror and stuff like that. So,
Okay, yes. So I definitely warned you that we should probably investigate them a little bit more, and then also see if you could take that away from Caleb.
Yeah.
Low-key.
low key.
Oh gosh. Izzy's going to give you a look, and she's just like the look of like, should we? The look is, should we?
If we could just get like a closer look at it, then maybe.
Actually, Miss Bird, when you're done with seeing Josh, me and Willa have a quick question for you.
She looks at the clock and she goes, I don't want you guys to be late for your next class, so see me during homeroom.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
And you guys see Josh kind of like hang his head as Ms. Bird holds out her hand and he puts his phone in it, and she writes out a detention slip for him. And he looks just absolutely
Okay.
mortified.
But what high schooler does not put their phone on silent? He's dumb for not putting it on silent.
He's a high school boy. Of course he's dumb.
Never mind, sorry. Willa feels a little bit bad, but she's like, I've done what I've done. It's too late now.
But yep, so +1 for Josh detention.
+1 for Josh detention.
And let's get your class schedule out, guys.
I have my class schedule out.
It's been a while
I
since
have
y'all
it.
went to
Next
school.
is band.
Yeah.
Next is
Next time
band.
would be my teacher's aide.
Right.
I get to go see Miss Branson.
Yeah.
Cool. Izzy, we're going to hang out with you here because you check in the library with Ms. Branson, and you see that the bags under her eyes are so dark, and she is just rumpled, and she looks stressed beyond belief. And she looks up and she goes, Izzy, hi.
Miss Branson, you look. I love you, but you look so much worse for wear than last time I saw you. What is is it the presidential, not mayoral election?
She nods and she goes, it is. Oh, Izzy, I really shouldn't vent to you. You're a good kid, and I don't want to bother you with this, but there's so much going on, and I haven't slept in so long, and Chadley's been sleeping in the car because Charlie's out of control. It is worse than the terrible twos. It is just, she won't go to bed. She won't eat her snacks right. She just wants to get in the candy drawer. I don't know why she's acting out this week of all weeks.
I know this week is very busy with you. Maybe I could babysit one of the nights?
She looks and she goes, I really don't want to burden you, but we were going to have our more regular sitter come by because you get so busy with so many things. We were going to have our regular sitter come by, but he's busy too. And Izzy, if you're available, we would really appreciate just an hour, at least, just a nap.
Of course. I could stay overnight if you really need me to. I mean, I'll just go with I go to school in the morning anyways. any amount of time that you need, I can be there. Probably like after like 6 or 7.
She nods and she goes, "What's your rate again? Like, it should be like 50 an hour. We can do something for you."
Miss Branson, I will absolutely refuse for you to pay me $50 an hour. Whatever you pay the other person, you can have that. Just feed me some food, and then that is it. I refuse. You're having too much of a stressful time. And truly being with Charlie is more fun than actually work.
But Miss Branson is like, I mean, on a regular day, Charlie's an angel, but I just don't know what's been gotten into her. I don't know what to do anymore. And we're already so stressed out, and there's so many people posting things about the elections being rigged, and it's just horrifying, Izzy. I'm very tired, but it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, no, of course. I completely understand. I know there's a lot of things you have to work with during that week. I've heard from my dad that election weeks are always busy, but I would absolutely love to help you out while your sitter is away. I can't let that happen because if I can't vote, this is how I'm going to support your campaign.
Bless you, Izzy. I do appreciate it. You see her phone rings and she goes, "Excuse me," and she picks it up and heads between the stacks to answer the phone.
Okay.
During that time, you hear the door to the library open and you hear, "Well, I hope I brought my library card today.
Oh no.
I may be checking something out."
Izzy turns. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I just knew it! Fucking Betty! I knew it!
Of course it's Betty. That's her Betty voice.
It is. It's when she brings out that sultry, suave voice.
You can tell I have no game. But Benny's behind you and he goes, "I know that was a lame line, but I couldn't resist."
Izzy starts laughing like more at that admission that it was a very cheesy joke than anything. And she kind of turns around and she's like, "Hi, how are you? Did you actually want to check out a book?"
She goes, "Oh yeah, I have some research to do, but I just wanted to say hi." How are you?
Oh, good. Actually, I have something I need to tell you. It's starfish, the cowie shell related.
It's
Yes.
He looks around and he kind of like motions towards the nonfiction section.
so secluded and quiet because no one ever goes to the nonfiction section.
Nonfiction section.
Not in the high school unless they have to.
You head into the 500s.
Yeah. So Izzy and kind of some quick turns, kind of just talk about the plushie that she sent something from and the fact that it was magical of some sort. What it does, she doesn't know, but something's probably going to start happening. So just keep your eyes and ears peeled.
He nods and he goes, I've been keeping my eye on things. I honestly thought there was going to be something with the election, but I guess that's just regular nonsense. Huh.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't care too much about normal things.
This lady doesn't care about politics? I mean, that's a good thing, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe she's not interested in any of it, you know? Maybe she doesn't know what human politics are. I don't know. She's a ex-magical girl. I don't know what she does and doesn't know. She could be from a completely different universe. She could be from this one. If she is from this universe, she might be messing with the election. That is a good point. And Izzy kind of just starts thinking to herself, and she's like, I have a feeling that Miss Charlie, Mr. Branson's daughter, is maybe being affected right now because she's the one I took the plush from and figured it out with. But there's still so much we don't know, and I know I know two other people now that have the plushies. Miss Bird, my bio teacher, and then Caleb McCartney.
His eyes kind of his brows go up and he goes, Caleb McCartney, huh? Haven't heard that name in years.
Izzy kind of just looks at him and she's like, you know him?
Oh yeah, We honestly used to hang out a lot as kids because our parents had a lot of work that they did together when we were younger. Seemed like a nice guy, nice kid. A little too... And he kind of like wiggles his fingers and goes, crunchy for me.
Crunchy?
Yeah, like...
Like he has too much hairspray in?
he looks a little embarrassed and he goes, I didn't like to be barefoot as a kid, and Caleb would, pick up bugs and worms and stuff, and he was a very outdoorsy little dude, and that just wasn't my vibe.
I got you.
Kind of granola.
Is he kind of like when you mentioned like bugs? She kind of just shivers and shakes and just like shakes off her hand. She's just like, nope. She's like,
Hey, you're okay. You're good.
yeah. Just oh gosh. Sometimes you just think of things,
Yeah. Hey, you'd never had to see him eat a worm, so that's nice.
Oh God. Is he kind of looks a little green at the thought?
Oh no. And he starts to reach for you, but then stops and like kind of looks to you like, is this okay?
Izzy shakes her head.
And he brings his hands back. You see him pocket his hands. But Benny has his hands pocketed, and he goes, well, I'm gonna keep my eye on things around here, and I might go to the wet goods store then, just to check everything out, but we do have bandit practice tonight, so I can't skip that.
Yeah, no, that would be bad.
And he goes, and
yeah.
Daisy and I have the meeting for the play, which you're going to that, right?
Yeah, I am. Jasmine asked what I was interested in playing, and I was like, yeah, an ensemble. She seemed very invested into what I was going to be doing.
He rolls his eyes and he goes, she's really ensemble material. I think you can shoot for the stars here, Izzy.
I don't know, I thought the stepsister song was kind of fun. What are you thinking of wanting to do?
He shrugs and he goes, I mean, wherever they'll put me. It's one of those that, and he leans in and kind of conspiratorially and goes, I don't really have a lot of competition, so I can sort of choose.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're a guy, so...
he smiles and he goes, I know what I am. I'm a guy who can sing. I can pretty much do whatever I want in there.
Yeah.
And he smiles and goes, don't worry, the power has not gone to my head.
I'm pretty sure it has. Willa mutters in band.
Sitting playing the trumpet, just like,
I feel like I need to be snarky.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Izzy's like, well, I guess I'll have to see you after school then.
He smiles and goes, I look forward to it. Now, I do have to get going on this project.
Oh, do you need help to find your books then?
He smiles and goes, no, I know the Dewey Decimal System.
Okay. And Izzy walks back to the desk, I guess.
You see Ms. Branson is packing up her things, and she looks and goes, I'm so sorry, Izzy. I really don't have anything for you to work on today.
Okay.
Charlie bit somebody at some daycare today. I have to go.
Oh.
And
no.
You see her rush out the door.
I will text her after, just like, let me know when you need me this entire week. And I just like send like a string of like supporting emojis.
You don't get a response until a little later when she says, honestly, if you could come tonight, that would be great. But no pressure at all. It's been a day.
Izzy says that is no problem at all.
Oh, I hope she didn't bite Henrietta.
Ooh, yeah, I wonder what kid she bit.
Yeah.
Well, Henrietta's in school.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's not. Oh, so like Charlie's just a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie's a couple of years younger.
Okay, that's good.
Charlie's like around 5 and Henrietta's around 8.
Okay. Sounds good. I need to write down that.
Write that down.
I just write down that Charlie bit someone.
Charlie,
right.
no.
Charlie.
Charlie, no.
Charlie.
And that really hurt.
Really hurt. Willa,
Yes.
roll me a persona for band practice.
All right. That's a +2. Whew, I am glad I have a +2. That's an 8.
An 8.
It's an 8.
Yep, you do a pretty good job. Everybody's starting to get all of the winter stuff a little bit better. You You see Lucas, who was on homecoming court.
The one who broke his ankle.
Yeah, he's in like a walking boot now, and he's at percussion, and he is sitting there in front of the timpani, just kind of like tapping away at it, and you make eye contact with him, and he waves and goes back to what he was doing.
Is it free time now? Is like, because I want to like go and talk to him to see if he's also joining the pit.
Yeah, Mr. Strickland is working with the flutes right now. Yes, Claire.
Yes, there's something to say to the class.
Felt like it was right to raise my hand, okay? But does G9 or like Willa have a list of the people that already are in the band? Like, is Luke already? Yeah, she doesn't have a list.
No, she does not know who's in the pit.
No, okay, so
I
I'm
mean,
gonna.
like that could help to figure out who to ask.
Mr. Strickland did not divulge that, but he's busy with the flutes or whatever. So I'm gonna go over to Lucas, and I'm like, "Hey, how's the foot doing?"
Doing okay. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Hey, are you going to be in the pit for the upcoming musical?
He grins and goes, "Yeah, I'm finna be in the pit."
Ah, heck yeah! Who else is gonna be in the pit? Because like we got nobody. We got nobody.
He shrugs and he goes, "I don't know. The last time we did a musical, we did Music Man with like maybe a 6-person pit. It was a little wild, you know. It did not sound like 76 trombones leading that big parade.
No.
It was maybe 1."
Okay, no, listen, dude. We need to get as many people into the pit as possible because, like, that will seriously, like, improve our chances of going to Timbers Point. Did you see the video that they released for the new upcoming roller coaster? We gotta go, dude.
He smiles and he's like, "I mean, I'm not a huge coaster person, but I do like the spinny rides. Those are fun."
Yeah, so, like, the spinny rides, man. Like, we need to like recruit a few more because, I mean, I recruited everyone in my section. It's just me and Colleen. So, like...
Wait, that's more than we had last year.
I guess, but come on, dude. We need more. Cinderella, it needs more than 7 people.
He nods and he goes, "Well, you got me for drums, so at least we got that covered."
Do you know anyone else who would be willing to, like, get into the pit?
I mean, most of the other kids that I know, like... And he shrugs and goes, "I know a couple of dudes that, like, play guitar, but, like, we don't really need guitar for the pit." And, like, I already asked Jimmy over there if he'd join, but he said no.
Did he say why?
Jimmy looks over from the xylophone and goes, "I'm busy, man. I got stuff to do." But he shrugs and goes, "I mean, what else do we need? I mean, he's kind of Mr. Strickland's working with the flutes right now, but do we need like any woodwinds or any strings? What are you thinking?"
Well, I think we need a little bit of everything because like he only listed like a couple, like one person in percussion, which is now apparently you. There's like one of everything almost in each section, it sounds like. So we need at least 3 per section, except for trumpets because we only have 2. So I don't know.
He smiles and he's like, "I mean, would it be that bad to have a smaller pit? Like, at least we'll get the Timbers Point points. The TPPs."
I feel like it's a group effort kind of thing. Like, if a majority of the people don't do it, then the majority of us won't be able to go to Timbers Point. you know?
He nods. He goes, all right, I get that. Let me see if Melissa will get some of the flautists and like
Good.
maybe we can get a little bit more going.
Okay. I'm gonna find more brass people. We need more brass. Like, where are my trombones at? Like, where are my French horn people at? Come on. Is there anyone else in the brass section, or is it just trumpets?
There's
You
gotta be a
know,
couple trombones.
No, there's one guy
Okay.
on trombone, and he looks up like it is his time. He looks so excited. He is a freshman, and he pokes his head up and he goes, "Did somebody say they needed a trombone?"
Yes. For the pit, for the musical. You doing it?
Yeah. If you'll have me, that'd be great.
We need everyone that we can get, honestly.
Oh. And
What's your
he
name?
looks a little nervous. My name's Trevor.
Trevor.
Sorry, but what
Trevor sounds like a weenie, but you know what? He's okay. Trevor, freshman trombone.
He grins and he's like, "This is the first time I've ever really been needed for my trombone and skills. I will not let you down, Miss
Willa.
Willa. I will not let you down. I promise."
I like the enthusiasm.
And,
Is there anyone else in the brass section?
there are a few French horns that they look to you and both kind of roll their eyes and like turn away before you even ask.
Snooty. I'm gonna try to convince them. Hang on.
Roll to convince someone.
Okay. Ooh, that is 9. That's a 9.
Nice.
It's a 9.
You see them. It is a boy and a girl, and you see them kind of look to each other, and the boy just kind of like shakes his head and rolls his eyes, but the girl turns and goes, "What's in it for me?"
What do you like?
She shrugs and she goes, "Boys,
Boys.
Yep. And birds."
And birds?
Yeah.
What is the energy she's giving right now?
And goes, "I'm Ellen, and if you can procure one of those things for me, I'll join your pit band."
Okay, so you said boys, birds, and what?
Hot chips.
Hot chips. Wait a second. Hold, please. I go over to my backpack and I rifle through, and my mom sent me a super spicy, like foreign chip bag that you can only find in wherever she's at. Maybe she's still at the North Pole. I'm not sure, but
From the North Pole.
she's at Svalbard, isn't she? She's still in the North Pole.
Svalbard hot chips.
Svalbard hot chips. So I take that.
Very locally grown.
There's no plant life in Svalbard at all. There are no trees. You are past the Arctic tree line. There's nothing. Anyways, I take the chips and I walk over to Ellen and I'm like, my mom got these from Svalbard. They're these are Svalbard hot chips. You can have them.
I know what Svalbard is, and I'm familiar with their hot chips. And she extends her hand and is like, "I need to see if they're authentic."
I hand her the bag.
She opens it very slowly. Wafts. She goes, "They smell okay." She picks it up, and you see her get a little jeweler's glass out of her bag, and she looks at it and gives a sniff, takes a bite, and then goes, "That is an acceptable hot chip. I will join your pit band."
Excellent. Okay, Ellen, right?
Ellen. Ellen is a senior.
Oh, senior, and she's a French horn, right?
French horn.
What about your friend
Okay.
there? Your friend
Can she
doesn't want to
play?
join?
No.
And the guy looks and he goes, "Not to be rude or anything, but I would rather die than be in a high school pit band. It is enough that I am here in band.
Then why are you here in band then if you hate it so much?
He shrugs and he goes, 7 years of French horn, you gotta do something with it. And Ellen goes, "It's okay. Fred's a little bit of a tool because he wants to be in the orchestra someday, and he thinks this is beneath him. He goes, I want to play in an ensemble that matters, not the high school drama department. Would I get paid? No.
We're not getting paid at all. What do you mean?
And he goes and is like, once I'm out of this school, I'm not going to play unless I'm paid. And Ellen's like, it's fine. I can handle being French horn.
Okay, whatever. What was your name? Fred?
And he nods and is like, yeah.
Okay, Fred. Whatever. Good luck getting into orchestra.
He nods and is like, I don't need luck.
Mm-hmm.
And Ellen's like, the only reason he's going to be first chair after I graduate is because I won't be here. I'm much better at horn than him, so you're better off with me anyways.
Is that because she gets more practice in? Like in an orchestra?
Oh, back in the library. Fucking Izzy sitting there like, I don't know why, but I'm righteously angry right now.
It's extremely sassy.
I'm mad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, you have recruited 2 more people to the pit before band ends.
Yay.
Hey,
I
we'll work on it.
I'm gonna send a text to Caleb and I'm like, yo, I don't know how good you are at trombone, man, but like we need people in our pit for the musical and I've been having a hard time recruiting people. This is not an invitation, you don't have to join, but I'm just saying, why is it so hard for people to get into a fucking musical? Send.
You're asking a Carbondale?
No, I'm venting to him.
Trying to DM
No.
Does he play trombone?
He used to play trombone. I'm not asking him, I'm just venting to him that like, yo, people do not want to be in this musical. I don't know why Cinderella's top tier. Anyways.
He goes, yeah, we're having some tough times at Carbondale too. Like, well, we're doing a really unknown musical. Like, nobody's really ever heard of it. And the music's not that great, so... And he sends a shrug emoji.
Unknown musical.
He goes, yeah, it came out like 2 years ago, but the rights are available, so our director wanted to do it to be on the cutting edge, but it's not very good of a musical.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know, though. I'm not really a musical guy.
Oh, really?
The music's kind of nice, though. I just haven't seen a lot of them.
Well,
Carbondale's not really known for
Cinderella.
dramatics.
Well, we're doing Cinderella, and I don't know if you've seen Cinderella, but it's like one of my favorite musicals ever, and it's really, really fun. So you should watch it.
Oh, that's fun. I'd love to. And he sends a smiley face, and he goes, when are the shows? I'll put it in my calendar. But instead of saying calendar, he says BCal.
Okay. I don't have the dates yet. They literally just opened signups for like auditions and stuff, so there is no date, but I will let you know. How's your day going so far?
It's really good. And he sends the blushing smiley face and goes, how's your day?
It's going good.
Better than I can talk to you.
Yeah, it's going good. I don't really expect much out of this day, but it's going good.
He nods and he goes, hey, that's the best way to go about it, is just kind of letting the day happen as it will.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta get back. I gotta go to class now.
Good time.
All right. And I pocket my phone and I'm just like, he's nice.
That's nice. Next is AP World History, if you guys want to have a scene there. Otherwise, we can skip to gym.
I mean, other than Aaron and Matthew, but Matthew already confirmed that he's just going to be friends with Aaron. I wouldn't mind just skipping to gym because I feel like it's just...
I'm fine with that. I was like, I want to talk to Aaron about scholarships at one point, but that's not really a plot point. So, like, we're good.
Yeah, that could be a side
We can have that
thing.
conversation another time.
Another time.
Let's go to gym.
Yeah, you guys head to gym, and Miss Velasquez, before you even get changed, Willa is like, Willa, are you ready for practice to start in full next week?
Yep, totally ready.
You've been doing your training?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's been like 2 days since I saw you, so I mean,
She grins and she goes, "Yeah, okay, I know, but like, Mila's up my ass. Sorry, but." And she
ass.
looks at you and is like, "Eh,
Ass.
you ass."
Ass.
So, just make sure that you're ready for practice. Did you send me your measurements for uniforms?
No, I guess I can do that now. And I sent a text her my measurements, I guess.
Sick. Yeah, you'll have your uniform by the time practice starts.
Okay, cool.
Good.
It's like, is practice like at the end of the day every day for the rest of forever, or are we like doing every other day? What's
Like, I mean, you get Fridays off.
and how long is practice?
Usually goes from like 3:30 to like 5:30.
Okay, as long as I can eat food afterwards and not
Good. I would suggest that.
yeah
And get homework done.
and get
or
homework done because grades
other activities.
grades are more important.
And Miss Velasquez looks at you and he's like, I mean, yeah, you gotta keep your grades up. That's rule number 1.
Yeah.
But she kind of nods and goes, okay, go get changed.
Okay.
And you head into the locker room, and Mercedes is like, hi guys, how are you today?
Mercedes, hi.
Yeah.
Are
You
doing
guys having a good day? Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a really fun weekend, and Izzy's kind of looking very flushed as she's like deciding to like go get changed.
Mm-hmm. I also had a very fun weekend.
A boy got her number.
My goodness.
Yeah, totally out of the blue. Like, just
She
ran
literally
into
almost injured him.
him with a door. Almost gave him a bloody nose, but he asked for my phone number, so I guess it's okay.
Really romantic. I love that kind of thing.
Yeah. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun?
Yeah, it was actually a really good time. I got to hang out with Jake a little bit this weekend. It was a really fun time.
You did?
She smiles and she goes, "Yeah, we spent a day kind of going around downtown," and she pulls something out of her bag, and it is a small cuttlefish plush. And she goes, "He even got me one of these at the wet goods store. Isn't it so silly? We got matching ones."
Jake has one too. Shit.
And she like lifts its little hand and like waves it at you, and it's like, "Hi."
Cute. Izzy goes to like touch it to kind of look at it a little bit better. Can she tell there's anything magical going on with this?
You will have to roll for me.
I am already ready.
I want you to roll a be vigilant, which is plus mental.
Woo! 7.
Oh. Ooh.
I will give you the are there any dangers I haven't noticed question, and you can tell that it is just ever so crackling with riftwater energy.
Mm.
And she puts it back in her bag and is like, I really had a good time hanging out with Jake. It was surprisingly nice. And it's nice to hang out with him when Josh isn't there. Even though Josh is a fine person, but you know, it's nice just us.
That sounds so cute, Mercedes. Sounds so cute.
I love the matching cuttlefish keychains. They're so adorable.
She smiles and she goes, yeah, it's something nice. I really like it.
Izzy kind of does the little like cute little happy dance, and she's like, "That's fun." Oh gosh,
They're spreading like wildfire.
do I have any idea what maybe could help break the magic or drain the magic away from the keychain?
The only thing that you know that worked with the one Charlie had was destroying it.
Hmm.
Okay.
But as you guys are kind of getting all ready to go, Lene is standing near the doorway as
Oh,
you
no.
start to go back into the gym, and is like, Willa, wait a minute.
I'm sorry. You want to talk to me?
He goes, I do.
Okay, what do you want?
She leans in and is like, I heard you were talking to a boy.
Okay.
Is that why Josh is in a little pissy mood? Because you hurt his little feelings?
He's insinuating that Josh has feelings.
Oh, what feelings?
His feelings at all.
What feelings? Josh is already a little bitch to begin with. What do you mean?
She rolls her eyes and she goes, I don't know what he sees in you, but he at least wants to be yours and little Parker's friend.
Well, he can still.
Whatever you did hurt his feelings. And don't you think that's a little mean? Are you a mean girl, Willa?
I mean, when I want to be, yeah.
Lene rolls her eyes and is like,
Why does it matter? Why do you care? Why are you telling me this?
She shrugs and she goes, I just thought you should know. I mean, he sits next to me in a lot of classes, and he's just had this aura about him. And, I don't think that a lot of people around the school would like to hear that you're a mean girl, Willa. You're just starting to make friends, aren't you? And what is it, junior year?
Listen, you don't need a huge network of friends. You can have one or two best friends and they'll be good for life. So, quality.
Is that why you were seen at the cider mill with a Carbondale boy? You can't get with anybody here. You were hanging out with a Carbondale boy? I think that's interesting.
and she turns and goes.
What? You can be friends with other people?
You guys get out there and because the holidays are quickly approaching, you are doing line dancing for gym.
Line dancing?
I do remember mentioning this.
Line dancing.
Okay.
My school made us do an entire month-long unit on line dancing. We learned the troika, we learned a dance to My Sharona, we learned all of these little dances. It was fantastic.
Okay, Willa wanted to play some more basketball, but line dancing is okay, I guess. Izzy's like, nope.
I feel like Izzy likes to interact with certain people that she is familiar with and others she's not.
I will line dance with Izzy. I will line dance with Izzy.
I feel like line dancing, you don't even have to touch people though. I think you just dance in a line, right?
Yeah. Miss Velasquez is like, okay, boys on one side, girls on the other.
Shit. Shit.
We're gonna learn to grapevine together and switch partners in a circle, okay? So whoever's across from you is your partner.
Dara.
Is Willa across from Josh?
Both of you roll me 2d6.
Both of us?
Yep.
10.
2.
Izzy, you find yourself across from Jake, and he's like waving to you.
Thanks. Okay.
And Willa, you see that Josh is in line to be across from you, but he kind of looks up and switches with the guy next to him.
Wow.
And he looks really awkward about it. And the other guy kind of looks to you and is like, okay.
Who is this new guy?
Who is this guy? Do we know him?
You know
I
him.
don't super know him. He's just a guy in your class.
Someone insignificant.
AKA M didn't pick someone out specifically.
AKA is just a rando NPC who doesn't matter.
No, you're partnered with Omar.
Omar. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I haven't been able to use Omar yet. It just wasn't the right time.
Okay, so Omar is in gym. Is he in our class?
Yep, he's a junior.
Okay, junior. Okay. I meant year. Anyways. Junior.
And he is he's kind of like a built dude, like a little Dorito shaped.
Okay.
You can tell that he is really focuses on weights and that he is part of the wrestling team.
Oh, okay. Let me write that down.
He kind of nods and smiles at you. And Miss Velasquez is like, okay, from the top, you know the steps. Forward, forward, hands together, back apart, okay? Can you guys show me that?
Is this M asking us to roll?
Roll plus physical.
Okay, +2, baby.
Neg one, my baby. Oh, that's a 4.
7. 7.
That's a 4. I'm glad I'm with Jake.
Izzy, Jake steps on your toes.
Oh,
Ow.
He's like,
That's
oh, dude, I'm really sorry, man.
That's okay.
Are you good? Are you okay?
Izzy can't feel her toes are throbbing, but she says, "Yeah, I'm fine."
oh no.
But Willa, you meet Omar and he like touches your hands and he goes, sorry if I'm a little sweaty. And
No, you're good.
he heads back and you see that Josh has tripped over his own feet.
Wow, Josh is like not with it
He's
at all.
Really, yeah, he's really
a
out
rough
of it
day.
right now.
Yeah, having a really
Or a
rough day.
week.
Who can say? Who can say?
Maybe.
And Miss Velasquez starts teaching you guys the next part. And it brings your 2 lines together, and she starts explaining it on the other end of the group, where it's showing that you do a little grapevine to move to the next partner, and then the person at the end runs all the way to the other end.
Okay.
And as you guys practice that motion, Izzy, your new partner, is Omar, and he smiles at you and is like, "Oh, hey,
Hey, I don't think we talked much.
no, but Izzy, right?"
Yeah. Omar.
Yeah, that's close enough. Most people even don't get it right. It's only 4 letters, but you know, it
I
happens.
First, with the color of your shirt, I was thinking Oscar from Sesame Street.
He looks down and is like, "Oh, that's a new one. I don't know if that's cool or not."
I think he's a pretty cool one. I
You
think he's
called
pretty
him
cool.
a trash gremlin? Is what you called him?
He goes, "I guess that's okay. Hey, are your friends over there okay? Because Josh seems a little out of it."
I don't know. He hasn't said anything to me.
He shrugs and is like, "Okay." But Willa, you have Josh as your partner now.
Uh-huh.
He looks and he goes, What are
What?
you doing? What?
What are you doing? What's wrong?
Nothing, okay? I'm fine. And he puts his hands up and is like, just do the stupid dance.
What? Okay, first of all, like, what the fuck happened at the cider mill? What the fuck?
I mean, you're hanging out with that Carbondale guy. I got a little upset.
Why would you get upset?
You shouldn't hang out with those kinds of guys. They're nothing but trouble.
What do you mean those kinds of guys? Another swim kid? I can't hang out with another swim kid?
He's too tall. And he's too
Josh.
buff. And you know, you don't know what he's looking for. Like, I mean,
He seems pretty chill right now, and you are not being chill at all. What? It's not like we're dating or anything. We're
I just
barely
say we were.
we're barely friends.
He looks hurt at that. And it's time to switch partners, and he goes, "Yeah, all right. We're barely friends." And he moves over to Izzy, and you have Matthew in front of you, Willa, and he looks and is like, "Please don't tell me you're having boy trouble too."
Boy trouble? Boys trouble? Plural?
He goes, "Oh yeah, weren't you on a date with that McCartney guy?"
Oh, why is that spreading around like wildfire?
It's a small town. People get bored.
It wasn't a date. We were just hanging out. It was like an impromptu, like, hey, I'm at the cider mill. And he just invited himself over. And Josh was upsetty spaghetti about it.
Probably because he likes you.
He does not like me.
Matthew gives you a look. It's like, okay, we're gonna unpack this another time. Izzy, Josh is beside you in this dance, and he's like,
have a question. Did I overhear anything of what was
I'm pretty
just
sure
said
we were
with
standing
Willa?
right next to each other,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, you were picking up little pieces. It's one that the music's pretty loud and like the dancing, everybody's shoes are squeaking because they're all gym shoes on gym floors. But you were able to pick out little bits because they were yelling.
Okay, okay.
Yelling.
Let's start now. I just wanted to know if I knew
Yeah.
anything.
Josh was like, "This is the worst."
You know that she doesn't think that you like her.
There's nothing I can do to change that, is there, Izzy?
Oh, no, there is. And Izzy says nothing else the rest of the dance.
He rolls his eyes and goes, "They can't get any worse." Partners change, and he's like, "Son of a bitch," and he runs all the way down to the other side.
Does Izzy have to run with him?
No, the girls stay in place.
Oh, okay.
And I can talk to Matthew.
When he runs away, Izzy's like, you think?
He turns back and he trips.
I kind of see Matthew and I kind of just grin like, hi.
And he's like, "Hey, how's it going, kiddo?"
We're gonna have to sit down again. I'm so sorry. If you want to hear all of it.
He nods and goes, "Well, we'll find a time to talk. It's a bummer that history already happened."
Yeah, it's true. And then Izzy watches him like run around.
You get some randos in gym that honestly don't matter. Until Willa, you get Aaron, and
Hey, Aaron!
and he's like, "Hi."
Hi!
And he goes, "I'm not really good at this. I'm sorry."
No, don't worry about it. This isn't like life or death or anything. So like, how's it going?
It's okay.
Yeah, and
And he kind of glances over and goes, "I don't know. I think I missed my chance.
what do you mean?
I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't really want to bring it up, and if he was interested, I feel like he would bring it up. He's always been so confident about that kind of thing. Like,
Well, listen, if you don't make a move because you think that he's not going to make a move, then none of you are going to make a move and nothing's going to happen. So time to take initiative and do the thing. Come on.
he looks up and just as he's like,
I know for a fact he
grinding
likes you.
over, he's like, "What if I can't give him everything he needs?" Hi, Izzy.
No, come back.
Roll to touch his heart like immediately.
Fuck
Okay.
yes.
I'm going with
Can
it.
I also do this because like it was like mid conversation when he was like floating over to.
You can
Fuck
do
yes.
this together to touch his heart. So both of you roll plus emotional.
Yes.
Okay,
Shit.
I got an 8 on emotional.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Shit.
As he comes to you, he's like, Hi, Izzy.
Aaron,
How are you?"
you have to have this conversation because
I-
Matthew doesn't feel like you want to have any conversation. So you have to.
I do, but it's like I work so much, I don't really have time for a
You can make time. You can make time for whatever it is you need, even if it's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes more than you would have had.
he deserves more than what I can give him.
Let him make that decision. Don't make that decision for him. He will not be happy with that.
Switch
Let him
partners.
decide.
And Aaron's like, "Shit," and starts running again. And it gets back to the top of the order. So Jake is back to you. He's like, "Hi."
Hi, this is kind of fun.
Yeah.
I know you guys have to do a lot of running, but like, this is kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool workout, and like the footwork's kind of fun. I'd like to see how it goes on a board, you know?
That would be, and I think roller skates would be a lot more like in line with this.
He nods and he goes, "Yeah, I'm just kind of shit on skates."
Hey, it's just another set of wheels to rock on, right?
He looks like you said the most profound.
Totally
thing ever.
righteous, bro.
He's like, "Whoa,
Izzy has picked up on things.
you're
Izzy has
so right, dude. Oh my god." But yeah, Jim kind of ends there. After that dance, you learned your cute little grapevine. And if you guys want to head to the rest of your classes, if you want to have any scenes in any further classes, you can. Otherwise, we will be jumping right down to the drama meeting after school.
Drama meeting, let's go.
Drama
Cool.
meeting.
Drama meeting.
I'm so excited. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking excited.
Me too. Let's go.
Right. Everything is good.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm so excited for this.
Me too.
And everyone is piling into the music room. And you see that it's full of people that you like recognize around the halls, but have a lot of the times haven't really talked to. Willa Lucas sees you and he waves. And like you see him drumming a couple of pens against his thighs. You see that beside him is Zandy from the homecoming court as well. And there is another person beside him as well. They have like a very like kind of gaunt sort of look about them, and they're twirling a paintbrush between their fingers.
Okay.
Beside them, in the front row, you see a very excited short king, kind of like bouncing in his seat, and he's talking to an even shorter freshman, who she has like platinum blonde hair. Next to her are two sophomores that are kind of like chuckling between each other, and like you see them kind of like nudging each other and like singing some of the songs under their breath. You see a couple of seniors that are just kind of sitting in the back, and there is an awkward kid that you recognize as a fellow junior who is like sitting kind of to the back, looking a little uncomfortable. And both Ellen and Trevor have come to this meeting.
Fuck yes.
And
Where's
they see
Colleen?
Willa and they nod. Colleen is there.
Oh,
Yep.
good.
You also see Dirk Jensen, and you see your friend Christine sitting next to Jazz.
Okay,
and,
Christine.
You see Sandra, who was on the homecoming court.
That's right. Dirk Jensen Jr., what are you doing here, dude?
He looks and he goes, I want to help with sets.
Cool. Are you gonna like do like the painting and art stuff with that, the designing? Because you would be really cool at that.
He looks a little embarrassed and he goes, I just want to do that. I think that would be a good time.
No, that's cool.
And he kind of looks away and is like, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna get the information though. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do it.
Oh yeah, I want to see your sketchbook because you said that you would show me your sketchbook. And I
After, okay?
fine.
And you see him like
No
kind
sneaking. No sneaking off. I want to see.
of like, he nods and is like, okay.
Yeah.
You see him kind of like shift a little bit awkwardly in his seat.
Okay.
And you see him checking the clock. And like Jasmine looks like excited and surprised to see you. And she's like, oh, you're actually here. Oh, I saved a spot beside me, Izzy, if you want.
Sure. Thank you. And she'll sit next to her and then like look over at Willa, be like, do we have to sit separately?
I don't
By section and like
I-
actors?
I don't think so. Cause like the band people aren't sitting just with the band people, right?
Oh, no, they're all scattered.
Nah,
And,
I'm sitting with you, girl.
Christine kind of leans forward and is like, oh my God, Willa, are you gonna try out?
No, I'm in the pit.
Oh, that's right.
No,
I mean, you could though.
I could.
A lot of female parts in this show.
I could, but I'm like the only trumpet and they kind of need me, so I would love to be on the alto crew with you, but nah, girl.
Christine kind of laughs and she goes, yeah, I get it. No worries. You just gotta play real good for us, okay?
Of course, the best.
Mr. Atherton and Ms. Carp kind of like look to each other and then they look back and Mr. Atherton claps rhythmically, and the room erupts in the repeat of that. And Mr. Atherton's like a younger teacher, like both he and Ms. Carp are like probably early 30s. And he goes, all right, this is a lot more people than I expected to be here. I'm assuming all of you aren't trying out, as much as I would love that to have a vibrant ensemble.
I'm in the pit.
And
Pit life for life.
Willa and is like, yeah,
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Strickland told me about you.
Yeah. Hi.
He goes, hi.
Wait a minute. Is Daisy and Benny here? I thought they would be here.
Not yet.
Oh, dramatic
Okay.
entrance.
Don't know me. I am Mr. Atherton. I recognize some of you from choir, and I am choir director here, and I usually head up drama by myself, but I've decided to get a Mungo Jerry to my Rumple teaser, and a few of the theater kids laugh at that, and Miss Carp rolls her eyes and is like, I am Miss Carp, your friendly neighborhood art teacher, and I'm here to assist in both directing and set design and costuming. So I know some of you are here for that. And she takes like a look over to like Sandra, and Sandra sits up a little bit higher and like kind of looks around like, yeah. She goes, this is going to be a very art intensive show. So I do hope that most of you stick around that I invited here specifically. And she looks at Dirk Jensen at that one. And Dirk just kind of like looks down. At that, as they are going to start talking a little bit more, the doors of the music room burst open, and Daisy and Benny come almost like entering a royal ball, arm in arm, and they both are like princess waving as they make their seats right behind Izzy and Willa.
It's about time you showed up.
Benny grins and goes, we're always fashionably late.
Mm-hmm.
And Daisy looks at you, Izzy, and she kind of blushes a little bit. Mr. Atherton is like, and the Schwartzes are here. Can everybody give a round of applause for everyone's favorite tardy twins? And the regular drama kids start clapping. Goes, and thank you for only being 5 minutes late this time. Going to hold auditions. Honestly, we were going to put them a little bit later, but I'd rather have more time than less with this show. It's going to be a pretty labor-intensive show, and the more we can get done before winter break, the better. So we will be having auditions at the end of this week. Did everybody pick up the audition packet and the audition cuts from the podium? And you all nod, and as you look in your hand, Izzy, you see that there are different cuts for different parts. There is a part for Cinderella, there are cuts for the stepsisters, and then for the queen and godmother.
Ooh.
He goes, now these aren't the only roles that are available, and he looks over to the kid by Xandy and Lucas who is spinning the paintbrush, and he goes, and I know that some of us do not really adhere to specific gender roles, so really pick up the packet that aligns most to what you would like to try out for. That's really, you know, we're gonna cast based on talent, not based on anything else. And you see Paintbrush Kid is like, sick.
Righteous. We love
and you
that.
see them stand up and drop the packet they had and then pick up a different packet.
Can I tell what they did? What they swapped for?
They swapped the male packet that had the prince and the king for the femme packet.
Oh,
Nice,
okay.
okay.
We love an inclusive theater production. We love it.
Mr. Atherton continues and he goes, you don't need to prepare all of it, but it's not a bad idea to skim over all of the song cuts. You can listen to these on Spotify if you'd like to. That's a great way to kind of get a gauge for what it sounds like, but I wouldn't listen too much to them so that when you audition, you sing with your true voice. I want to hear you, not what you're trying to mimic from the recording. And Miss Carp is like, it would be a good idea, though, to practice all of the parts because we may ask you to sing something that you didn't originally prepare. And Izzy, beside you, Jasmine kind of tosses her hair and goes, I don't need to practice for anything but Cinderella.
Oh boy.
Izzy's confused because she's like, why would you practice anything other than the material that they want you to see in the show? Because, like, she doesn't know this, nor do I know the answer to this question as to why you would do that.
Oh, no, it's like all
No, she
vocal
wants
parts.
to be Cinderella. She doesn't have to because she's better than everyone else. She's
Yeah.
like one of those people.
Okay.
She's a pretentious theater kid. That's all you gotta know.
That's it. That's
it.
the flavor. That's the flavor test.
Yep.
Ms. Karp is like, I know that there may be some questions that aren't answered in the packet there. There is the schedule, so you can see like if there's any dates you're not available for. That doesn't mean you're automatically not going to be cast, but we do take that into consideration for leads. So do be aware of that. So if you have like a vacation coming up or anything, just let us know at auditions. We'll be able to handle that. There will be dancing, and so you'll learn a little bit of the dance portion for your audition as well. So wear comfy shoes and comfy clothes. Don't want to get all messed up or anything. And we have signups for all of the other departments. If you want to help with costumes or sets or lighting and sound, we have that available for you as well. Are there any questions? And Willa, you see Ellen raises her hand and goes, yeah, so do the pit get like special outfits? Because we should.
No, we don't. We don't need special outfits. Black is
Mr.
best.
Atherton. Yeah, Mr. Atherton's like,
best.
yeah, if you just wear black, that'd be great. Be super cool. Since there are so many new people, I would like to take a little moment to just let you guys introduce yourselves to each other. If everybody could get in a circle or a few little circles, can some of my veterans kind of lead the drama game? So there are a few circles that you guys can join. There is the circle with the excitable short king and the even shorter freshman girl. There are the two sophomores that are kind of like talking amongst themselves. There's Lucas's little squad of seniors. And then Benny and Daisy are in their own little circle, which Jasmine has joined that one.
I mean, we already know Benny and Daisy, but like, do we talk to
I'm gonna go with the short girl.
the short girl?
Like, short king and short girl. Let's go sit with them. Because I mean, like, if it's to meet new people, then
Yeah, I already know the other band kids, so I'll just follow you.
Perfect. Mr. Atherton kind of looks and goes, okay, Nick was your name? Can you join this front group too? Or they need a few more people as well. And you see the awkward junior, Nick, makes his way over and stands next to you, Izzy, and kind of looks and is like, hi.
mm-hmm.
The excitable short king is like, all right, sick. There's so many more people here. This is awesome. We're gonna have such a good time. My name's Mitchell. I am a sophomore. I like long walks on the beach, and my favorite musical currently is Beetlejuice. Super fun. And I'm hoping to be the king in this show. I think that would be a really fun time. I want to sing the song about cheese.
Okay, pop off, dude.
He looks expectantly to you, Willa, and is like, "Do you want to go next?"
Sure. I'm Willa, a junior. You're never gonna see me because I'm gonna be in the pit playing trumpet. So I like Shrek the musical. That's my favorite one.
The freshman girl's like, "Oh my god, me too! It's such a fun show."
It is fun. I love Donkey. I love Donkey so much.
She smiles and she was like,
I played young Fiona in community theater, and it was such a good time.
Cool.
She looks very proud of herself and goes,
My name is Kimmy. I'm a freshman, and I just really want to be cast in whatever.
and she's got this almost cherubic look on her face, like her face is so round, and
Sounds like she's a little bit evil on the inside, but who can say?
she smiles and Izzy, you kind of look up to the Jasmine and Schwartz group, and you see that Jasmine is just glowering at Kimmy.
Why?
Why?
What did she say she wanted to play?
Anything.
Wanted any role, really.
Oh, so she's just being a pretentious thief.
But it comes up to you, Izzy, to introduce yourself.
Mm-hmm. Hello, my name's Izzy Parker. I am going to be trying out for ensemble or maybe one of the stepsisters. I thought they would be kind of fun. My
Mitchell-
favorite musical is Newsies.
Mitchell's like, oh my god, I love Newsies, dude. We gotta talk. We gotta talk more. This is gonna be so fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That would be so cool.
And Nick beside you is like, I'm Nick. I'm a junior. I've never really done this before, but I mean the boba shop's still closed, so I can't really go to work right now. So I guess I would try out for this just to see what it's all about. And Kimmy's like, "What's your favorite musical?" And he goes, I don't really listen to musicals.
Oh, you'll get into it, man. Once you dip a toe in, the entire body gets flung into the abyss of musicals. So you're gonna have a fun time.
Like, I mean, if you guys know where to start, and Mitchell and Kimmy take over the conversation and just start bombarding him with things.
Oh,
and,
no,
he looks a little uncomfortable. Like he looks to you too, and is like, me.
They're more theater than I am, so
That's everyone at the table now, right?
That was
Okay.
everybody in your group, and Ms. Carp claps once and is like, all right, I hope you guys made some new friends, got to know each other a little bit, and are excited to see each other on Thursday and Friday for auditions. If you
Yay.
have any other questions, please let us know beforehand. Otherwise, bring your filled out forms and like your permission slip from your parents just to make sure everybody's on the same page. Our crew members, you don't have to fill that out, but you can bring me a different signed form whenever is convenient for you, just sooner the better. And other than that, we're good to go.
yay!
Izzy just starts clapping. I think that's normal, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that would happen. I feel like that would
Like
happen.
this happens in theater.
Yeah, this
Yeah, this happens in theater.
The room bursts into different conversations, and Izzy, Benny, and Daisy kind of flank you on both sides and are like, so what'd you think?
I think it's kind of fun. I would be interested in trying out. A lot of stuff to go over.
Daisy grins and is like, yeah, it's a little overwhelming, but you'll get there.
Yeah, so looking forward to it. But what time is it right now? And what time did Miss Branson ask for me to come over?
Also, I tell them about like, oh, we found another person with like another cuttlefish keychain. It's Mercedes and Jake that have another cuttlefish keychain, so that's going to be fun. And Izzy did a quick scan about like if it was sussy or if it was okay, and it was sussy. So like that's gonna be fun. No one buy anything from the white goods store anymore.
Benny and Daisy kind of look to each other and they nod and they go, okay, yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. And Daisy's like, do you know exactly what these keychains are doing, or are they just suspicious and nefarious for no reason?
Suspicious and nefarious, probably with a reason. I'm not sure of anything.
I need you guys to roll me a be vigilant check.
Oh god, mental. 6. That ain't me.
That's a 3. I don't notice shit.
Oh, you guys
We
do
got-
not notice shit.
Oh shit.
You guys are too engrossed in your conversation with the Schwartzes that you don't notice that most everybody else is filing out of the room.
Oh. Okay. That's it? Nothing other nefarious thing is happening?
Not that we can tell.
Not that we can tell.
No, those rules are a surprise tool that I'll use later.
Oh no.
Okay, so what time did
But
Miss
it is.
Branson
It's like
have?
it's about like 4:30. Like it was about an hour-long meeting. Which Ms. Branson asked you to be there around 6.
Okay. All right.
Do you wanna go
sounds
get
good. So
food?
probably enough time to like do some homework or maybe any recon that Willa
Food.
thinks that we need to do. I mean, I might get fed there.
Study. We could do a study food break because we haven't. We got new assignments and shit.
We did. I have
Yes.
to practice.
Lord.
She has to practice this too. So
yeah,
you
so
know.
that's next week though.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That is this Friday, isn't it? Tryouts.
Tryouts
end
are
of-
this Thursday and Friday, so today is Monday.
Oh, okay. I got like 3 days.
Mhm.
So yeah. Izzy kind of like looks at Betty. She's like, "Let me know anything you find out, because the only thing I know for sure is breaking works in help."
Breaking.
Fire could probably work too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly want to destroy or see certain things get destroyed.
we can just set the entire stock on fire. No one will have to know.
Daisy's like, no, I kind of like that plan. I think that arson's gonna be your best bet.
I mean, it can help take care of us. Talk about how we could have set up. And also, Izzy kind of
goes, we have ways.
We could just pickpocket everybody, steal all of the cuttlefish keychains, and set them on fire in an undisclosed location. Shit, Caleb has one too on his mirror in the car.
okay. So we're
I'll
just
have to
going
get that off of him.
Best ways to figure out with these things and what they can do, and we'll just have to keep our ears out, right?
Right.
Benny and the Jets group chat. She puts her hand in the middle.
Daisy puts her hand in, and Benny puts his hand in,
I put my
and
hand in.
Granson goes, y'all are the Jets. Haha. And Daisy rolls her eyes and goes, you know, if you guys wanted to, we could go get food right now if you're not busy.
I have somewhere to go to at 6. I'm babysitting Charlie for Miss Branson.
Benny looks and goes, oh, that's very nice of you.
Yeah, it's a busy week, and their other babysitter couldn't work out. She does not share at all that Charlie has been acting up because she has her own suspicions that she wants to
Oh.
see with before she mentions. But yeah, so Izzy's like, well, they were also supposed to feed me, but we can eat before.
Let's go get
Well,
food.
if you wanna go get food? Yeah.
Food.
Okay.
Today was really dramatic for no reason. It burned a lot of calories.
Benny looks and goes, what's been going on in the wild world of Willa?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Izzy
Puts
looked
a
like she was about to
hand
say
over his
stuff.
puts a hand over his heart and goes, oh, you wound me. You won't tell me.
Don't
I
worry.
thought we were friends.
Don't worry about it.
Daisy kind of leans up and goes, I think we should be worried about it, Benny. I think this is something to worry about.
Stop that.
Benny's like, I don't know. I'm already worrying. You can't stop me from worrying. I'm already there.
I am going to like poke them both in the back and just like poke them towards the door, be like, we're going. We're gonna leave now.
They follow. They follow.
This is so cute.
Oh, very sweet.
This is so
Where do you
cute.
guys want to go for food?
Let's go get some Mexican food.
Mexican
Some good burritos
food.
or tacos.
Fuck yes.
Let's go.
I'm gonna take a look at the Discord to see if like Josh has said anything at all.
Taco grande.
La Gran
big
Taco. La Gran Taco.
Big taco.
Yep, you get to La Grande Taco, and the Schwartzes order and pay for you guys.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what's your Venmo?
And Daisy just kind of shakes her hand and is like, don't worry about it.
What's your Venmo?
Izzy shares the Venmo.
Thank you. I like.
Izzy.
She wouldn't get it from my phone anyways. At least this way she doesn't fucking take it.
I mean, my fingerprint's already registered in your phone, so it don't even matter.
It is. It'll unlock for her.
It'll unlock.
I'll like Venmo whatever was like my meal or whatever to them.
Oh
And
yeah, it's not a very
yeah.
expensive place, and Daisy's like, you didn't have to, but thank you.
I did it anyways.
I see that. Good for you, Willa. You check the Discord though, Willa, and you see that at about like 5:45, there was a message from Josh that says, "Does anybody have updates on the boba shop?" And subsequently, you see a message from Colleen as mod that says, "Admin here. Please refrain from asking the same question over and over in the chat unless you're bringing up some new information. Pink and Blue do not care about your boba shop needs. Thank you." And then there's a pink heart and a blue heart. And you see that Josh has been muted from the server.
Colleen! Spicy. Good.
Oh damn! All I can think of is just like saying some.
No, Josh doesn't know our identities in the Discord server.
I know, but like we could do Plan P.
You have letter plans?
Okay,
boy.
how would that work? How would that work? Tell me.
At least just do Plan P, show it in a specific location that you might want, and be like, well, they're somewhere around. At least it'll appease Josh.
You would have something on your phone, right?
Pictures, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I look at you, Izzy. I'm like, Plan P.
Izzy opens up the secured folder and hands it to you, so you can pick whatever photo of us you want in whatever location you want. Because Plan PM is, we pre-took photos of Pink and Blue in different locations from blurry angles in order to distract either Colleen or anyone else to say that we are in a different location.
Fucking cryptid shots of yourselves! Oh my god.
Okay, so this is what I got. This is officially canon now. There is a lookout point at Diamante Beach. That's where all the high schoolers go to during summer because it's a cool place. You can see all the stars. You can overlook the bay or whatever. The picture is in that location, and it's pink and blue, vaguely blurry, but you know it's pink and blue. And
can it be called Pisces Point and it's a known makeout spot?
yes, at Pisces Point.
I am so thrilled about this. You have given me a beautiful gift, and I am so excited to use it.
Okay, so
No, what's great is that we legit actually wrote out a whole code. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
There are some letters missing, but there's a whole thing.
I'm so excited. Oh my god.
I was like, G9, we should write down a code. Like we should actually write down the plans. We have plan A and plan M for Arthur and Mackenzie, but we should put down other stuff.
Okay, so
The whole playbook.
so I post this and I'm like, just found this off of like some random Tumblr thread or on a random Reddit thread or whatever. It looks like it was Pisces Point. Question mark. Send.
We also have them for different times of day.
Yes.
The
Oh no. Here we go.
the message immediately gets pinned by Colleen. She goes, "Oh god. Who posted this? Where's the original source? I need to see this. Oh my god, I have to get there. How can I get there? Oh my god." And you see that she's like key smashing and
G9. Hold on.
Oh no.
We've made it Pisces Point a popular makeout spot. If Josh knows it's you or slash me.
What?
I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, what if Josh thinks that Willa is the one that took that? It was at makeout point with someone.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, I was just thinking like, oh no, Pink and Blue are just doing their patrols or whatever, and so they just landed at Pisces Point for a little point. Yeah, just for a little bit, you know.
It's for a little bit.
I'm eating a chicken fajita while I'm watching the Discord server blow up, and I'm like, Plan P always works.
Honestly,
Yeah.
this is the first time doing it.
Yeah.
Like, with the new pics.
Mm-hmm. It was a good system.
And like Izzy's just like fork and knife eating like a burrito bowl or something.
Daisy leans over your shoulder, Willa, and is like, "It's a nice picture of you guys. Why exactly are you teasing this Discord server?"
Reasons that cannot be shared in a semi-private place.
Yeah. Also, we gotta keep the fans happy. Mostly this one, Colleen. We gotta make sure that we gotta keep on reminding them that we're still alive.
Because, yeah, I mean, you guys really haven't had the spotlight recently, have you?
No, but it sounds like with all the cuttlefish nonsense, it sounds like it's going to get bad.
She nods and is like, well, you guys are gonna need good cover if you guys make it on the news again, so let me know if you need help. And she looks very pointedly at you, Izzy, at that, and is like, it's okay to ask for it.
Yeah, totally.
Then he's like, thank you to the only person at this table that doesn't have superpowers. And,
Okay, that's
Izzy
a little
under the
rude.
table. And he's like, you ass.
That's a little rude, but
Izzy kind of glares at the two of them, like play nice to each other, but she's not about to fucking say that.
You all finish your meal, and Izzy, it is getting closer to 6 o'clock.
Okay. If I have any food left, I'll just ask for a container. Be like, all right, I have to go see Charlie, and I'm expected there at like 6. Willa, do you need me to drop you off at home real quick?
I mean, sure. If not, I can just fly home.
No.
Okay.
Daisy's like, I could drive you. And Betty's like, or I could.
I look at Betty, I'm like, you want to drive me home.
I think we could have a lovely conversation.
Oh, that is something that no one else wants to hear. Like, let's have a talk. No one likes to hear that. That is so anxiety inducing.
He's like, I didn't say that, did I? I said, I think we could have a nice talk. I didn't say we need to talk, did I? Because that is what's anxiety inducing.
It's just, would you just flip a coin to pick?
Okay,
Roll a die, roll a die, roll a die.
okay. Evens, Daisy, odds, Benny, and Willa is flipping a fork. Pointy side up is Daisy.
It's a vibe. It's fine.
Oh, it's Daisy.
Oh, Daisy's like,
The fork is spoken.
and Benny's like, all right, well, see you home, Daisy. Be safe, Izzy. Willa.
Benny. Benjamin.
He goes, oh no, we don't need to do that. And he kind of looks at you and goes, William, and gets in his car.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh. So that's how we're gonna play. Okay.
Daisy rolls her eyes and is like, all right, get in, kid.
Okay. I slide in and close the door.
We will, Willa will resolve this car ride first and then get to you, Izzy, because Izzy, end the session where you're at.
I figured.
So Daisy is driving you home, Willa, and it's quiet for a few moments, and Daisy's like, so I don't want to be weird.
Oh.
But you're Izzy's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you know that Izzy and I went on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to make sure you were okay with that.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? She gave me a play-by-play. I know everything.
Oh, hey.
She
All right.
She gave me a play. Yep.
No,
No, you're cool. I like you.
okay, cool. I like you too. You're a decent person.
Wow.
I just, I think it's gonna be hard with all this magic stuff, and like Izzy's still kind of interested in Benny too, and it's like we haven't really talked a lot about it because we're just kind of trying to pretend that it's not happening, you know?
Yeah, it's I can't imagine how you feel with like competing with a sibling. That's I don't know. That is a very conflicting set of emotions you got there, and I respect you for that. Honestly, all I know is that Izzy really likes you.
The car stalls for a little bit until Daisy gets back into the
Into
rhythm of
gear.
yeah. It's like, oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, but just so you know, as speaking as your best friend, if you make her cry,
yeah, I know, and if I did, I'd deserve it. I get that.
good.
I honestly don't want to be on the other end of your kind of ass kicking, so
Oh,
I'll
no, trust me.
try my best.
You do not want to be on my hit list.
Yeah, you did a number on that, like, the cop's son today. He looked kind of pissed.
Why does everyone know that?
It's a small school, Willa. Come on. And she leans in and goes, also, I might have superpowers. These ears hear all.
Honestly, you might as well have super hearing / perception, because I feel like you just know everything, and yeah.
Shakes her head and goes, I just pay attention a lot.
Yeah. But I don't know what's going on with him. There's too many things going on right now, and he was just being weird and obnoxious, and I don't know.
Well, yeah, he's kind of an ass.
He is, isn't he?
She chuckles and goes, I wish that his sister got out more. She's cool. Like, she's a cool person, but...
Oh, Susie.
Yeah, like, she's chill. From what I've seen of her, and, like, I've had a few conversations with her. She's a cool person, but her brother just sucks.
Yep. I mean, I tried to, like, get Susie to open up, but she is insistent on just pushing me away. Mostly me and Izzy away because we're a package deal, but... I don't know.
A few Bandits shows, but not too many. And I think she'd really dig the scene if she got out more.
Yeah. Yeah, I know she was hanging out with Jasmine and some other kid. I didn't know she was friends with Jasmine. I'm surprised that Jasmine has friends.
As friends.
Yeah.
And Daisy's like, yeah, I mean, Jasmine just comes off really strong because she really wants a lead, but she's not gonna get one.
Not with that attitude, she's not.
And Daisy shakes her head and goes, she's also not the voice parts for a lot of leads.
No, I've heard her sing and anything goes.
Oh.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So good.
Mm-mm.
And Daisy's kind of like, I'm glad that Izzy's trying out for the show, though.
Yeah. She's like,
and I'm glad that you're in the pit.
Yeah, I'm always in the pit. Always.
Yeah, before we got to really know each other, I knew that you were at least the trumpet there.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this year, maybe it's because we got all these powers and now we want to like do everything now because I don't know, we just feel different. I just feel a little bit different because I can like kick more ass than I usually can. So I'm taking that opportunity to take everything by the neck and running with it. So, but I'm
Daisy pulls up to your house, Willa, and it's like, that's a good mindset to have, but do try to rest. Like, both you and Izzy don't need to be going 100% all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know. Now with the stupid cuttlefish going on, and now basketball, and now orchestra, and now band, it's like, shit.
You're a busy bee.
I am. But I'm glad for Izzy because she hasn't really done anything outside of like regular school stuff. So I'm glad she's like doing theater and stuff. And she is a good singer. And I keep on telling her to try out at least once. And she did. So I'm proud of her.
I'm excited to see how this show gets cast. I think it'll be a toss up.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited.
He's like, well, we're here. It's been real. I'm glad you picked me, even though fate picked me via a fork.
The fork has said all.
The fork has spoken.
Yeah, exactly. But thanks for driving me home.
No problem.
See you tomorrow.
Be safe, Willa.
I have no promises on that, but okay.
I know. And Daisy drives off.
Okay.
Izzy, you head to the Branson estate, and it's a humble home. It's not an estate.
I was about to be like, state?
No, I just said that to be fancy.
That's fine.
No, it's a pretty humble home, and you hear some kind of like temper tantruming going on inside, and Chadley opens the door and is like, "Hi, Izzy. Oh my gosh, hi."
Hi, Mr. Branson. I have a couple things. I drive up. Wow, I can't talk right now. I stopped by home real quick to grab a couple of things. I thought Izzy, that Charlie might want to play with. So sorry. I think I'm on time. I'm on time though.
No, thank you. We really appreciate it. Naomi's just trying to get Charlie down, after dinner. She's having a bit of a time. We won't be out very long. We don't want you to have to deal with this, but we greatly appreciate it. Any little bit you can.
Anytime, no problem. Numbers are still on the fridge. I still have your number in my phone as emergency. Snacks I know where snacks are. Emergency supplies. Am I missing anything?
He shakes his head and goes, "No, I think we're good." And you hear a door slam, and Ms. Branson, Naomi, comes out, and you see that there are little toddler bite marks on her arm. She's like,
Charlie!
Can we... Izzy, hi. Don't go in there just yet. Let Charlie cool down a little bit.
Oh my god.
It might not be a good night for this, honestly.
No, this is a good night for this. You two need to go do whatever you need to do. Me and Charlie will be fine. Trust me. We'll be
They
fine.
look to each other and they look to you, and they're like, "Okay, we'll be back before 10."
Perfect. Sounds good.
And they head out the door, and it is just you and Charlie. Which Charlie is you see that the door to her room is closed, and the light is on.
Okay, so I also stopped by home to also pick up Kumiko.
Do I have Stanley then? Or Stanley can
Sure.
come with you to
Stanley's
assess.
usually, yeah, I guess Stanley's also with me because I'm suspecting some kind of weird shit should be happening. So I'm going to kind of like take Kumiko out of the little bug container I have with me. And set her on the ground. And there's like a couple like fun things in there, like a couple of snacks and a couple like a little magazine thing for her to read while she was just stuck in my bag with a little light.
Like the air conditioning's on, and she's listening to her favorite song.
It's the little fan, the little handheld fan. It works perfectly for her. But I take it out and I kind of like put her on the ground and like lift off the top, and I'm like, come on. And like I whisper her name, and I'm just like, I need you to go under that door and look in there and tell me what you see. Well, actually, I don't even need to tell me. I don't even need you to tell me what you see. You just gotta look, because
No
I can
problem.
see through your
He
eyes.
brings up a couple
In a
of
minute.
arms and salutes, and is like, "I can do that for you, no sweat." And she scuttles, and as you focus, Kumiko heads under the door, and you feel Stanley in your bag go, "Oh, Izzy, I don't think this is. I don't like this. I'm not liking the vibe that's happening here. Something feels off."
I know something feels off, Stanley. That's why I grabbed you and Kumiko. I feel like Mariana's doing some shit.
Roll me a glimpse of the truth with advantage.
Oh, okay.
I think I
Mental.
legit.
Mental.
No.
Mental?
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
It is-
Wait, no, wait. I can do a glimpse of truth on a location rolling plus mystical. Can I do that for Charlie's room?
Absolutely. Yeah, because you're looking through Kumako's eyes.
Beautiful.
Come on.
11.
Kumako crawls under, and the room is just adorable. It is full of pink and fluff and cute, and there are 3 main things that Kumako's eyes fall upon. There is a fresh new cuttlefish toy sitting on the ground in the middle of the room. There is a Charlie in her bed, just kind of sitting there and kind of crying crocodile tears, and almost in a mirror image to her, there's another Charlie that is just standing there, stock still, and behind them is a being. This being is fairly tall, at least to Kumako's standards. Completely expressionless. They look to be some kind of very jauntily dressed marionette. And they are holding an easel and a paintbrush. And they look down at Kumako. They point the paintbrush down, and they disappear. And we'll end the session there.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This is a lot different than I thought it would be. We got mirror images. We got puppets. Stop. We got marionettes. Put that shit away. No. I hate it.